Okay, this is part 284C3K9. Line 22f1fa19c3k9 Hexagonal Lattice Atomic Crystal Structure Packed UFO 5G Wow Seti. This says a UFO formula on it, okay? There's the alien radio signal that brought up the data. August 27th, I've been working on some of the old notes from August 4th and 14th today, okay? So my thoughts, I've split the data from line 22f1fa19c3k9. So if you're watching this video, you want to backtrack, the videos will be linked on YouTube. If you're on the blog, on the Victoria Stafford blog, then I would Google that number and it should bring it up for you. So this is part 2 of the first video. Keyword from it was atomic coordination. So the wiki quote is atomic coordination. By considering the arrangement of atoms relative to each other, their coordination numbers or number of nearest neighbors, interatomic distances, types of bonding, etc., it is possible to form a general view of the structures and alternative ways of visualizing them. Now when I first saw this, I immediately thought of the spaceship, the core, and then the back of it as well, because that would be the engines at the back and this would be the core, and there's, remember the tetragonal shape that's underneath this core? This is supposed to balance on top of that in the actual UFO design. But whatever you put under it makes it float in the middle of the air. And this will be the outer shell here. So the HCP lattice left and the FCC lattice is on the right. Quote from Wiki, close packing. The principles involved can be understood by considering the most effective way of packing together equal-sized spheres and stacking close-packed atomic planes in 3 dimensions. So these are all spheres, and obviously you can get them to float together. For example, if plane A lies beneath plane B, there you go. There are 2 possible ways of placing an additional atom on top of layer B. If an additional layer was placed directly over plane A, this would give rise to the following series: A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B. This type of crystal structure is known as hexagonal close packing, HCP. If, however, all 3 planes are staggered relative to each other, it is not until the 4th layer is positioned directly over plane A that the sequence is repeated, then the following sequence arises: A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, B. No, sorry. A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C. This type of crystal structure is known as cubic close packing, CCP. So HCP is on the left and FCC is on the right. Okay. The unit cell of the CCP arrangement is the face-centered cubic FCC unit cell. This is not immediately obvious as the closely packed layers are parallel to the 111 planes of the FCC unit cell. There are 4 different orientations of the close packed layers. The packing efficiency could be worked out by calculating the total volume of the spheres and dividing that by the volume of the cell as follows. So this is going to be one of the mathematical equations you'll use when you build the middle core of your UFO spaceship thing that you're going to make. So the 74% packing efficiency is the maximum density possible in unit cells constructed of spheres only one size. Most crystalline forms of metallic elements are HCP, FCC, or BCC, body-centered cubic, which is what we want to do. We want to create body-centered cubic for the core area. The coordination number of HCP and FCC is 12, and its atomic packing factor APF is the number mentioned above, 0.74. The APF of BCC is 0.68 for comparison. So here's the hexagonal lattice. Again, there's the middle of your ship, and then this is what goes around it. Quote Wiki, the hexagonal Bravis lattice is associated with 45 space groups whose underlying lattice has point groups of order 24. It is often confused with the smaller hexagonal crystal system, which consists of the 27 space groups, such that all space groups with the same point group are in the hexagonal lattice system or with the larger hexagonal crystal family, consisting of the 52 space groups in either the hexagonal or rhombohedral lattice systems. 14th August 2012, 7:28 p.m. My thoughts, again, that's when I was working on the data. Today's the 27th of August. This has something to do with the firing rocket engines. In this design, I see the back of the spaceship jet propulsions with this on it, the vision. Keyword 24 space groups. I want to split the neutrinos into 24. So a quote from Wiki: effervescence is the escape of gas from an aqueous solution and the foaming or fizzing that results from a release of the gas. The word effervescence is derived from the Latin verb fervere, preceded by the adverb ex, which means to boil. It has the same linguistic root as the word fermentation, a complex biochemical reaction leading, amongst others, to the production of carbon dioxide, and to the subsequent liberation of CO2 gas from the solution when this latter becomes supersaturated with respect to this gas. In the laboratory, a common example of effervescence is seen if hydrochloric acid is added to a block of limestone. If a few pieces of marble or an antacid tablet are put in hydrochloric acid in a test tube fitted with a bung, effervescence of carbon dioxide can be witnessed. So this is the formula for that. And then it says the process is generally represented by the following reaction, where a pressurized dilute solution of carbonic acid and water releases gaseous carbon dioxide at decompression. There's that calculation. In simple terms, it is the result of the chemical reaction occurring in the liquid which produces a gaseous product. So August 14th, 2012, again the day I was working on the data. My thoughts: a release of gas energy, nuclear fusion comes to mind. And I've got more research to do before I can film some more. Okay, thanks for watching.